today's video, I'm going to teach you how to export tracks or stems from inside Logic. I used to find this quite annoying, so I thought I'd share how to do it quickly. But anyway, enough waffle, let's get straight into it. I've just hopped into one of my Logic sessions. This is for a remake I did of That's What I Like, just for a bit of fun. And I'm going to use this session to demo, step by step, how you can export stems. So the first thing that we need to do is actually make sure that all the tracks themselves are ready. So let's go into one of the VSTs. First thing is we want to really turn off all the effects. So we want to make sure there's no reverb or anything of that sort really that's going to actually change the sound in such a way that makes it hard to mix. That was just showing you how to do it from inside a plugin. The other thing is it might be not an inbuilt reverb inside your plugin, it might just be a bus reverb or an effect on a bus of any sort really. Generally speaking, I'd like to save all this for the mixing. So you can see if I turn this up quite a bit, then it just doesn't sound very good. And just imagine if you had a load of these different reverbs stuck on different synths and VSTs. It's not going to sound great when you come to mixing it because you can't undo the reverb. You've got a lot of different reverbs from different plugins. It's going to make your mix sound like it's not in one space. Just scan through them all and I'm very confident that these are all pretty much ready to go. So now I'm just going through and selecting every single track, making sure I don't click on the groups. And now we go to File, Export, and 23 tracks as audio files. And I'm going to make a new folder on my desktop. I'm going to call it Stems, That's What I Like. And now we come to the settings. So you might want to press this, but I'm not because I'm pretty happy having demonstrated that everything's good to go. It's also good to include volume and pan automation if you've done any during the actual session. Now this is just deciding the quality. 24-bit is more than enough, and trim the silence because we don't want really long files. I've also put normalize overload protection only. If I put normalize, it will normalize all the stems, and so it will change the mix quite dramatically. Anyway, that's bounced them, and I've just opened a new Logic session, completely blank, and I've just got all the files. So we're going to press Command A to select them all, and we're going to drag and drop them into the new Logic session. This is a really simple tip, but it's just saved me so much time. I used to import every file manually, which would take forever. So yeah, it sounds just like it did before. And we can crack on. So I'll just show you how to save. This is perhaps a bit trivial, but it's probably a good idea to explain this because it's something I used to not do, and that is to press copy the following files into your project, audio files selected. So the reason I select audio files is because, well, I might open this on another computer and I want to make sure that it's going to open exactly as it does here and load all the files and not have any missing. So it's just something you probably want to tick. I hope that's been helpful, and enjoy making tracks, and hopefully this improves your productivity when you're creating music.